What's up guys, and welcome to the second video regarding Inferno in Counter-Strike 2. This time we will go over the CT side of utility, and without further ado, let's get started. First smoke for today will be for mid-deep banana or logs or barrels in CS2. First off, get in this corner, stuck here, take out your smoke, look for this window and the white lines here, and go exactly to this crack in those lines, the left crack there, and then just jump throw your smoke. Smoke does a nice high bounce, bounces off the wall there and goes almost all the way to logs there, which is now barrels. You get a bit of control here, preventing some rushes. Next smoke is for banana as well, but a bit closer to the half wall if you prefer that one. First off, get into this corner here, look for the roof edge up the top, and then just get to the left corner, to the very left, and just left click your smoke. Smoke will go up, bounces up on the roof and lands perfectly close to half wall, gets a bit deeper so the enemies have no vision and may prevent some rushes. Next up, we have a smoke and flash combination. Everybody knows the Furious smoke with the fallen flashes. Furious smoke is not possible in CS2 as it was in CSGO, but there is an alternative which could help you out with your banana player going for the first peek with the AWP or with the M4. First off, get stuck into this corner or go in front of this pole, anywhere, left, right, doesn't really matter. Get in front of there, look for the top antenna here with your smoke. And for the flashes, we go to the cross up here with the flashes. In combination, it should look something like this. Go for the smoke, which would extinguish the Molotov first. You have one flash to fight and one flash instant to get back out of the combat and return if your AWP player has successfully killed a player. It's an easy 5v4. If you want to go for full banana control, you need a deep T-site or T-ramp smoke, and this one is for you. First off, get yourself into this corner. There are two corners here. Make sure to not hit the right, hit the left one in between the wall and the flower pot here. Turn around, look for the antenna up on the roof there, and you will see where every one of these beams cross right in the middle there, and then just left click, jump throw your smoke. Smoke will go very nice high, go over the buildings and land very deep into banana. Full commitment there for you and your team. Easy map control there. Next, we have some utility for the B site players. First off, who says one-ways in CS2 are not existent. We've seen a lot of videos, they are wrong. One of them is get into this corner here, go and look for this dark dot there, just left click the smoke, take out your AWP. And with that smoke, you can see legs and the cross. It will evolve depending on the status of the smoke, but if you're fast enough, a good trained AWPer should easily get a free frag there. One key to win rounds is by delaying the terrorists as much as you can and use your utility wisely. Everybody knows the smoke you can put here for the cross, so you just block off and you win a bit of time. From CT, it's pretty simple. Just bounce it off against the wall. It will normally land perfectly anyway. If you are a Coffins player though, you've got options. You can get into this corner, go up to this roof down there, and then just left click your smoke. It will cover off the entrance nicely. Go a bit deeper and give you a bit of more time. But what if you are not a Coffins player? What if you are sitting in dark at the moment, have to re-smoke? No problem. Get into this corner here, just go for the top pole as shown and left click your smoke. Smoke does the same thing, bounces off the wall and goes nicely and deep into the middle, delaying some more time. And if you are one of the Newbox players, pretty simple as well for you. Just get yourself side by side to this crate here. Look for the roof tiles over the window there. Anywhere is fine. Just left click your smoke and it will bounce nicely off the walls and cover up and give you a bit spare time. Another piece of utility you can use in a combination is from the first box. Get yourself on the first box here. Go with your crosshair to that edge of the board on the ground. Look up here. Look for this big or whatever that is, just get in the middle there, left click your smoke and then follow it up with a Molotov at this place. You'll have a nice smoke Molotov combi here, getting out everybody in the corners and stop them from approaching to wall. Last but not least, for the B site, we have two pieces of utility, one retake smoke, one retake Molotov. For the smoke, get into this corner, used very occasionally, I must add, but I think they're pretty cool. They should be useful once in a while. Get into this corner, as I said, look for the window with a statue, and go to the very bottom right of the windowsill there, almost to the white crack in between there, and then just jump throw your smoke. Smoke goes nice into the window and blocks off all vision from all ops here standing behind the church. If you do manage to get into church on your retake, then you can go for a Molotov for pool if you're certain one is there. Make sure this is covered up by your teammate or a smoke. Get into this corner here, look for the lamp at the top, go to the very tip top of this little bit of metal there, and then just walk one step, and the molly lands nice in front of pool. Depends on how the fire evolves, it goes and burns out this corner and eventually even a bit further. Definitely will make your enemy nervous. Next up, we will cover some utility for the A site. First smoke will be a fast smoke from CT to middle. Get out your smoke and get into this corner here as shown next to the couch and the truck there. Look for the roof up the top roof you need, not the bottom one, and look for those wooden beams. You need the very far beam on the left. Aim as shown and just jump throw your smoke. Smoke flies nice and high over long, goes all the way into middle and lands nicely for a safe cross towards boiler or similar. The next smoke we have is for deep middle, so you can go a bit more aggressive towards second mid. First off, get into this corner next to the chair, look for these top beams and go exactly where those two beams meet, like this, like shown, and then just jump throw your smoke. Smoke goes over all the building, bounces off the roof there. It does take a while for it to pop, so be aware that they can be close to middle or even close out of second mid, but alternatively you can just fill the smoke and try to support yourself by some flashes, get into second mid and get an easy first kill. Next up, we have a smoke which is meant to be for some aggressive map control, some aggressive plays from apps to T-apps without getting spotted by the middle. First off, get into this corner in here next to the truck and the wall. Look for this top roof there. Think about it, you have to crouch. While you're crouching, look for the exact joint top peak of the roof. Stand up and you would land somewhere over the beam, and then you have to run until you about here and then jump throw your smoke. All in all, this should look something like this. Get up, crouch, and jump throw your smoke. Smoke goes nice over the buildings and lands nicely in front of the entrance to second mid, so you or your teammates can cross out apps safely without wondering. The next smoke we have is some kind of supportive smoke for the B players. You as an A player can get into this corner here, support your B players, look up to the roof there and try to get to the very end of the roof and then just jump throw your smoke. Smoke goes nice and high over everything, lands into banana or close to the B site, blocking off terrorists approaching to B, which is useful for supporting your B players or maybe even faking that there are more players on B than A, so T side may come towards A. Okay, next up we have a flash for apps control. If you want to go for apps, you think someone's in there, you like to go for a peek and like to take a fight, then you can do so. Get one of your A players to get stuck in this corner here next to the barrels. Go up here to the antenna, look for the very right of this, and you can easily flash inside apps. Of course you will flash there as well, but your teammate can be approaching and fighting from here, and all of the enemies will be flashed and almost impossible to dodge the flash there. There also is a second flash for apps, which is also effective, but not that effective, I must mention. If you have a pit player and you want your short player to get and peek apps, get control, see if there's someone, maybe even get a frag, easy to do so with this flash. Get yourself onto the gutter, onto the water drains there. Look up here, go to the top of this building or this roof chimney thing there, go just a bit further right, make sure you keep it aligned, maybe even a bit higher than this, like this, and then just left click your flash. It bounces off like the default flash from apps out to pits, but vice versa, and it will flash your enemies inside apps or even close to the left wall. Easy frag for you. Next up, we have a very rare occasion smoke, which doesn't really make any sense, but I wanted to share it with you anyway. And if you get a kill or even win the round, then let me know down in the comments. This is a very interesting smoke. I think I just like it. It has some style points there because the wall of the apps is open, so you can easily smoke everything inside. First off, get into the corner next to the barrels here. Align the pin from your smoke exactly with this wooden beam up here. Not pixel perfect, has to be pixel perfect, as you can see in the preview, and then just left click your smoke. Bounces off the chimney up there and lands nicely into apps, smoking off everything trying to approach. Last but not least, we have two one-way smokes. Well, not one-way as you know from CSGO, but one-way kind of things in CS2. First off, if you're a short player, get boosted on here, you have a smoke, you can do this. Get up here, just walk the ledge, doesn't really matter. Get in front of the wall. If you look for this dark dot on the wall there, just right click your smoke. And you can easily see everybody who is trying to approach short, and they cannot see anything from you, but be aware they can smoke bang, they can spam the smoke, and they can even nade the smoke if they want to. Okay, the last smoke for today will be another one-way, or not a one-way, but an advantage smoke for you as a pit player. First off, get into this corner here next to the truck and the mini pit wall, then look for the edge up there, go like about a centimeter further right, something like this, then right click your smoke. It will land nicely into the truck and give you a advantage angle here. You will see legs first, depends how the smoke evolves. You will have an advantage and have always been in cover inside pit. Everybody to cross sight will be an easy kill. Okay guys, that was it for this video and for Inferno. Stay tuned for our next one, which will be Ancient with all the new possibilities without the skybox. That's going to be extremely fun. So don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one.